What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video in which I wanted to talk about three altcoins. We're actually going to be talking about four, but it's like three categories, I would say, I think that are good for 2025, all right? I still personally think we will get an altcoin season in 2025. I don't think it will be an altcoin season like we had in 2021, but that was also, was almost too good to be true. But overall, these are coins, and you already see the first one on the screen right now. But these are coins that I think can do very well, and they're also out of categories, or at least they're kind of, it's kind of built around three categories that I think will do well at some point of time during the next couple of months. Now, when that is depends a lot on external factors as well, so that's always hard to say. However, I think these are amazing projects, all right? We'll talk about them. Let's get right into it. The first one is Usual. Now, you might know Usual. Usual is from the RWA category. Amazing project, all right, and what they're building, but also the backing they have. For example, they have backing by Binance, Coinbase Ventures, Amber Group, Wintermute, GSR, which are also some market makers, excuse me. Wow. But amazing project is already sitting at a $450 million market cap here, so that's relatively high. But with what they're building, I mean, first of all, and I forgot to look this up, but they actually have about $1.6 billion locked up on their protocol, as you can see right here. All right, so there's a lot of money on this protocol, and what that means, and just in general, why this also has that much value outside of who's invested in this, is the fact that they have their own stablecoin, and that is where most of that value is locked in. All right, not all of it, but you can actually get these stablecoins. You can buy the stablecoins, and then they're backed by real money, or at least cash derivatives and cash equivalents. But if you then actually hold the token, the Usual token, you get the revenue from the stablecoin that they make with the fees and just in general getting the stablecoins. And this is, I believe, one of the first projects that actually does something like that. All right, so if you actually buy the token and you stake it at this point of time, due to the fact that they make a lot of revenue, you can actually get an amazing API. So just in general, how this project works and the backing they have makes it an amazing contender to be one of the best RWA coins to get. Now, the second coin we'll talk about is the kind of coin that's, there's basically two coins, and that has to do with AI agents, all right? And AI agents, look, I'm pre-recording this video. I will talk about two projects that I very much like myself, but this is also a narrative where things come and go very, very fast, all right? So I will leave the link down to cookie.fun down in the description, which is this website. There you can see which coins are doing the best in terms of market cap, but also in terms of mind share. Now, I think AI agents and just in general, AI is one of the best narratives to be exposed to. And personally, one of the projects that I like a lot is Alchemist AI. If you want to know more about the project, I'll leave a link down in the description. Here you can see some of the things that they're building on with the laboratory, the marketplace, and magic orbs. But there's much more, and they're building a lot. They're gaining a lot of momentum now as well. You see some big buys coming in, but I think the chart is also looking pretty good, where we actually had some consolidation down here, and that might still continue, but overall it's sitting at a $100 million market cap, and the market cap compared to with what they're doing and the actual support they have within the community, I think makes this still undervalued. So short term, might still consolidate a little bit more, might still do something like this, but ultimately I think this is going up higher than a $100 million market cap. And a different project I like quite a bit as well is Trust. Trust has an amazing developer behind it, but this is also like he's building a lot of new things, and this has real utility as well because it actually sends trading signals, and not only, well, the signals I believe are profitable, but the trading signals can also help with airdrop farming, for example, and just in general. I mean, this has a market cap of $16 million, and if you take a look at what's being built and what's still coming in the next month or months, $16 million market cap with the support it has as well, I think is relatively low. So that's Alchemist AI and Trust. I think they're amazing projects within that AI agent category. So that's kind of the category that I think you need to know about. And then last of all, I wanted to talk about NFTs as a category. Now, this is a little bit more high risk because it is definitely not certain that NFTs will be back as a category. But I do think if we assume the market is going to be good in 2025, I do think that NFTs at some point of time will do well. And there is one project that I think is positioned well for that, and that is Pudgy Penguins. First of all, has amazing backing with Founders Fund, Fenbushi Capital, raised a lot of money. Outside of that, Pudgy Penguins and the company behind it, Iglo, is a real company, and they're also making real revenue. And then outside of that, I think it's the chart looks decent. It's also very early for the chart, so we cannot say too much about that yet. But I think when we're talking about NFTs here, or at least right now in the category, I think there's not a lot of projects that are positioned well for this. And I think something like Pengu that also has a lot of support due to the airdrop they did, but also due to the company behind it. And I know some big players within the crypto community that are very bullish about this. I think this is one of the projects from the category that is ideally positioned to do well. But a bit more risky, like I said. But that's it. Those are 3 altcoins or 3 categories that I wanted to talk about and that I think you need to include in your portfolio. If you do have any questions, anything, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.